Oh, right. There's something. Anita, so I now know she's the owner of the motel along with her ex-husband, and she has some of her stuff at the motel. Travis is Anita's boyfriend. Robin complains that Anita is trying to control her life. So, somewhere in the motel are Anita's long-forgotten things. Maybe they will shed light on her past. Luckily, Ben isn't only motel manager, but also Anita's ex-husband. Surely he knows where her old things are. I've got 2 points of intention, or XP. I've got 2 points of XP. I could use them to steal the car, which should be interesting. But I'm not going to get into Frank's room without finding something else out. And I could spend 1 on reality show, potentially. The I Hate Rue Valley obsession doesn't seem very interesting to pursue to me. I may have to in the end. I may have to do all of these things. Spend it now. I'll spend it later. Okay, so I'm gonna... Okay, I have Ben's number. It's time to call him. I would love to call him. Can I? Okay. With a gentle touch, the phone screen turns on again. I'm standing in the bathroom. This is not very cleanly. Anyhow, find Anita's old stuff. The fact that I saw a picture of where her old stuff is, and I know where her old stuff is slightly annoying. However, I think I have to call Ben to learn the whereabouts of Anita's stuff, because that's the only time I've been able to call him. Okay, start chewing my nails. There's nothing better than nails softened by spit, with just the right amount of desert dust under them to take your mind off waiting. Okay. And at the precise moment you wanted to switch hands, a raspy male voice answers.
Ben Fleming. Sure. Sorry, can't talk now. Quite busy. Call later.
I'm not that impatient.
I don't know, around 8:30 or later.
Okay. So 8:30, I'm going to write down 8:30, call Ben.
Gotta go now. Bye-bye.
Right. Robin Fleming, who doesn't seem to have any type of... like, there should be a line from Robin to her dad, wouldn't you have thought? Okay. Maybe not. Let's get out of the bathroom at least.
I'll break you open if I have to.
Okay. I could harass Jason again. He should be down. I have to say sorry, on the door and go. Fine. He gets on the bike at 8:12. I could go in there and read the manual. I might go in there and read the manual. A lot of random boxes in all shapes and sizes. Some of them are labeled Ben, one says documentation. So I'm going to look in the documentation for Frank's room. It holds several unmarked ring binders, forgotten and carelessly stashed away, overflowing with pages. Also documents of various sizes, some haphazardly shoved into plastic file folders, are simply tied on top of one another next to the binders. Okay, so I'll check the documents. Lo and behold, close to the top of the pile is the manual for the door lock. Its pages are crisp white and unnervingly pristine, standing out against the time-worn binders that clutter the box. Yeah, it's new. Search the manual for any useful door opening tips. Yes, I will. Oh, I can't, because I'm too impulsive. How do I unimpulsive? I am impulsive by getting scared. Scan world text for the first chapter, introduction and system overview. It's part no sane person ever reads. Yeah, here it is. The lock model is called Secure Lock. Nothing else is relevant here onwards. I failed though. Right. I'm not going through this to reinstall or reconfigure it to tear it down. Let's move this first. Part is packed with diagrams and stuffed with technical jargon that might as well be a foreign language. Glance at. I don't feel that all the metaphors are giving me extra insight, basically. Glance at the next chapter, operation and maintenance. Let's just get this over with. Blitz through. Yeah, I'm not going to find this out. There's a mention of the QMS standard with some numbers trailing behind it. I actually know what that is in real life. And an alarm system called Intruder Alert or something like that. It all feels important, but damned if you know why. Standards, alarms, fuck that, I'm not. Shit. Maybe I should try to figure it out. Maybe another time. The agitation inside you spikes from 0 to off the charts. You're on edge, nerved, afraid. Ready to toss the whole mess aside. Just one chapter left. The final nail in the coffin, compliance and standards. Your reading of this chapter grinds to a halt as you're confronted by paragraph after paragraph of the most incomprehensible legalese ever. You just can't go on. Right. Manual is a total waste of time. Not investing too much into it was probably the best decision you've made all day. Just shove the manual back in its box and let it gather dust where it belongs. Well, I failed the check. Probably have to return this. Anything else? No, I can't look at the documents, which is a shame. Have to try that. Oh, no. I could talk to Jason. Suddenly, okay. I thought it was 8:12 and I thought, oh, he's already on his bike, but I've written down the times wrong. Suddenly, Jason Burns enters the reception area and approaches the desk, dressing room. Cool.
This is absurd. Why is this happening now, of all times? I have a crucial online meeting at 8:35. Missing it is not an option. I absolutely need the internet.
Okay, this makes sense.
I'm very sorry about it.
After all these years, I finally got a shot at restoring the Rue River Aquifer, and now I'll miss my only chance.
That's possible? I thought our Blackwater situation was one of those unsolvable problems.
No. We've had a process developed for 5 years already. Ever since then, the only thing missing is funding. And now that I've finally gotten the chance to pitch it to someone with both the resources and the interest to back it, everything's falling apart because of the broken internet antenna. That's my luck. I tripped at the finish line and lost the race at the last second.
No, come on! The race isn't over! We are not going to lose! I won't allow it!
You won't?
Of course not. If the future of my hometown hinges on this meeting, I won't let your defeatist attitude drag us down.
This is a different Robin than the one you're used to. There's fire in her, a steely resolve. She's got game. That's undeniable. I will continue listening.
The motel may be offline, but there's internet at the belt.
Okay, that's where he'll go.
The what?
The new bar my mother opened. It's a 5-minute drive to the north. Although right now there's a roadblock on the way.
But I don't even have a car.
Oh, right. Well, the good news is the roadblock won't be a problem then.
And the bad news?
You'll have to ride a bicycle there, and it looks like a storm is coming. You'll need a personalized card to use the bike. Here, take my card.
Oh, thank you. How do I use it?
Just lean the card against the marked surface on the steering wheel and wait for the green light and buzzing sound. Oh, wait, take these noise-canceling headphones too. My mother is not in the best mood today, so it might get loud at the bar and can't have you getting distracted during the meeting.
Thank you. Let's hope I'll make it there in time. And their internet is working.
Don't worry. Drive carefully, and good luck.
I can't go after him, although I would like to. Maybe I could put it on silent or ignore. Seems a good night to try. It's north, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to go walking. I'm going to be slower than him, but maybe I catch him in his meeting. Yeah. I can't even help him by giving him a ride there because of the blocked access. It's his meeting? Maybe I could get the bike power for one day. I've only got one top. Do this and then I maybe ring Robin's father. Okay. So I don't see it. I can't use that anymore. Nothing to do around here. What's that? Oh, right. Sucks. What am I doing? Jason. I'm meant to be finding Anita's stuff, so let's do that. Yep.
Hello.
The voice is hazy, like someone halfway between waking and sleeping. Hello, Mr. Fleming, I presume. Or hello, this is Eugene Harrow speaking. Yeah, sure. There's a brief pause, then he speaks again. His voice is even fainter.
I'm not buying anything.
Yep.
Yes?
So you say I'm not here to sell you anything, I just needed to ask you something. Sounds like me after 42 articles and 0 hours of sleep in 3 days. I know Cousin Calvin sounds exactly like that after his breakfast of champions. Could he be dead drunk? Maybe I've woken him from a very deep sleep. So I'm okay. Something is wrong with this man, but what alludes you? Could he be drunk? No. Something off. He sounds totally hammered, yes, but he's too coherent for a man soaked in. Okay. It'll be hard getting any useful info out of him while he's like this. Still, you have to try, sure. The silence from the other side of the call is so long and so profound that you're sure Ben has completely forgotten he's even talked to you. So I've said I need to get to Anita's stuff, the things she left at the motel. There's a pause broken only by the sound of heavy, deliberate breathing on the other end of the line. I don't know why I did this approach.
Listen, I don't know who you are and I don't care. She knows where her stuff is. Ask her.
Okay. He's not in the mood to cooperate. Maybe it's best to call him again later after you've dug up some new facts to push the conversation in your favor. Why not try? I feel like I can get to it. Maybe, but you'll need more than gut feelings and persistence to.
And I'm telling you, leave me alone. Listen, I'm out.
Okay. Didn't work. And probably wasn't a good idea. Yeah. Okay, I'll have to find some information or check them out. Yeah, that's good. Can I do anything with the piano? The dust on the keys. There's dust on the keys. It hasn't been played recently. No, I apparently still can't do anything. I can't do much with the jukebox. I can't really talk to them. Just confirming. Yeah. It's the only thing I can do here. You started to get used to the repetitive sound of the arcade machine. In fact, any type of repetition bothers you less. Yeah. Well, this is the whole time loop thing, isn't it? Yep, I will keep playing. I'm going to break my own record. That's the spirit. Cocky, hopeful, tragic. You're not going to break your own. Okay. Okay, there's a bloke there. Enough for now. You've tasted simulated descent. Time to return to the descent you can't control. Okay. I can't talk to him. Close my eyes and get on with it. Yeah, I can't see a way to talk to him. Probably at day 9.
Still
Or
with me, Mr.
entering
Harrow?
day 10. Yes. Sorry, but I have to go now.
Mr. Harrow, please.
Oh?
Give me my coffee, you jerk! Spit it out already!
No, I don't want a customer satisfaction survey. I want the internet!
Okay. I like that she says different things each time. Do I have more patience today? No. I can't even try.
Hi, yes, my problem... Again? Rue Valley Motel, Coral Destiny Antenna. Yes? Okay.
Can I try?
Mhm. Oh, hey, listen, Hey, listen, I have to go now, so yeah, we'll have to manage without it today. I know, sorry. Bye. Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow, how are you? Are you ready to check in?
Yeah.
All right then, let's get you into your room. So, number 6, the last one on the 2nd floor. Everything is ready for you. And this is your key card.
Okay, I'm going to keep listening until she gives the key
You
card.
weren't expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
I'll just wait for her to finish this time.
Actually, one reason, to be perfectly honest. The guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting, and my dad didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks. How did you know? Oh, so yes, it cost us a lot to implement, but now when a guest loses their key, we only need to replace a piece of programmable plastic. How great is that? It makes my life so much easier. So, here's your key card, and I'll need your signature here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll sign.
Thank you. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
Okay, so I've clearly entered Frank's room. Oh my god. I don't know what's new about this. What have we got? Doors slide shut slowly, so slowly, and the world narrows to this metal box. You had to leave the apartment and go down to the corner store, as you haven't eaten all day. The tiny cabin amplifies the fact that you haven't showered in a week. Oh, so I'm finding out about the incident. I don't know what I'm finding out about the incident. Yes, it's disgusting, but there's just no time for any of it. You have to finish the article. The deadline was impossible from the start, but you took it anyway because it's good money, meaning you could maybe finally work on your own script next month and prove to everybody you are still an artist, not just a content mill, soon to be replaced by AI. I've been telling myself that I'll work on my script next month for years. The elevator begins its descent, but then stops abruptly just one floor below Mrs. Gable's floor. This feels very out of context. She brought you soup when you first moved in, and you'd seen her in the hall last week, but pretended you were on the phone just to avoid the concern in her eyes. You couldn't handle the kindness. You didn't bring the phone this time, though. as you only planned a quick visit to the store, but the door doesn't open on her floor anyway. Instead, the elevator changes its mind and starts going up. Right? But upon reaching your floor again, it halts and immediately heads back down, the door never opening. What kind of sorcery is this? At Mrs. Gable's floor, the elevator reverses course once again. Without your phone, there's only one option. Panic. Well, do they have lift buttons? Not yet. Try the emergency call button first. Alright. You expect a call with somebody, but instead a recorded static-filled voice announces that maintenance has notified of elevator malfunction and will be there within an hour. An hour. The deadline is in 3. And the article is still a mess, a salad of words you'd written and deleted a dozen times, every word a testament to your incompetence, every sentence a fraud's confession. You could maybe work on it mentally now instead of beating yourself up, but okay. But it was not always like this. You had more than enough shining moments during your diverse content writer career, remember? Okay. It's a poignant copy for a celebrated minimalist ad campaign for a foreign stationery brand, yeah? Hundreds of authentic 5-star reviews for a luxury hotel chain that systematically suppressed guest complaints. Yeah, okay. You've been honest. You've had to do things you're not proud of. The entire launch campaign, from blog posts to social media, for the now iconic Knub Night, which back then was known as Numb Night. Okay. A fabricated profile of a reclusive film auteur that became the definitive piece of their creative process. Okay, that seems nice-ish. A deeply researched product launch white paper for non-ubiquitous text title. Alright, I'll pretend that. A long-form investigative piece on the hidden art of watchmaking for a prestigious men's magazine that won a minor industry award. Ghostwriting a CEO's thought leadership column that was syndicated across 3 major business platforms. That's quite good. A series of immersive trailer logs on the vanishing Ironwave clubs of Grey City for a cultural website. That also sounds good. The witty and incisive weekly column on urban loneliness for a popular online magazine that developed a cult following. That also sounds positive. Let's go with that. A series on elevator safety for an engineering digest that was later cited in National Safety Guideline. Elevator safety, that's it. I know how to fix this. Right. The gig was from years back, but you researched it like a pro. You still know how it works. Okay. There should be wiring behind the interior access panel, and if you access it, you may be able to manually reset the elevator, jam your apartment key into the edge of the control panel. Yep. Plastic creaks, then splinters. The panel swings open, revealing a tangle of delicate wires, blue and green, carrying the disturbed machine's life current. Slice through the green and blue wires with your apartment key. The wires offer no resistance, as if made of silk. The elevator stops, and for a while, weightless second, you feel like a winner. But a red light on the panel starts flashing, followed by a sharp, piercing alarm. The machine is not crying for help, but announcing to the world, here he is, inside me, a vandal, a weirdo, a terrorist. Yeah, okay, but you're going to get help. Panic begins to coil in your gut. The hunger, the alarm, the deadline, the guilt, the claustrophobic walls pressing in on you. You have to get out now. Find the main power cables and tear them to silence the machine. You know exactly where to look. Your eyes lock onto the thick insulated cables. You jam your key against the ancient black sheath of the main power cable, heaving and twisting with all your might. It takes some effort, but the already damaged insulation soon tears with a rubbery shriek, exposing the heavy copper within. Don't stop until it's dead. I don't have any choices here. You grind the key, mashing the live wires together. A torrent of sparks erupts, a fountain of angry spitting gold, scalding your hands and raining down on your clothes, smelling of burnt metal and silent thunder. The shredded insulation, now a blackened melting wound, begins to smoke. The toxic smell of charred plastic fills your lungs. A flame appears on the shredded insulation and begins to climb. The main building fire alarm soon joins the chorus, a deep roaring wail. The cabin becomes an oven. As your pores open, a stale stench permeates the air, and you remember again you haven't showered in a week. The smoke thickens into a solid, choking blackness. Your head spins, the world tilting on its axis as your lungs scream for clean air. Are you able to put the fire out? Perhaps put a jacket on it or something? Non-flammable? The last thing you register is a rhythm pounding against the door and a garbled shout, "We have a man in here, he needs assistance." That's kind. Right? This is the same picture as the other one. Alright, so what do we... You had built a wall in your mind, brick by brick, to keep the elevator incident buried, but now the memory has shattered its way back to the surface. I don't know if you shattered to the surface. Bringing with it the suffocating panic and the acrid smell of smoke you swore you'd forgotten. Dr. Fink's analysis of your dream was the key. His words recontextualized your entire breakdown. The pattern is now blindingly obvious, and you're left wondering how you ever mistook the deliberate self-sabotage for an accident. I think attempting to stop the elevator was probably smart. I think trying to cut through the alarm was probably not. But anyway, we're only at 8:03, so I'm not sure why we're doing this. I've also lost track of where I am at the moment. Let's go.
I'll break you open if I have to.
I will unlock the door because I am planning on trying to go down. Can I put my suitcase away? Yeah. Suppose I couldn't manage that before. And I cannot. Okay. Mess with my phone. I'm going to play the hyper-casual protagonists. Oddly enough, the dodgy lawyers haven't called me today. That's long enough to... Do I really go until the loop ends? That's usually not been true. Oh, right. I see. Simply to have a pretext to go back to. But I don't get that. Alright. That was a kind of wasted day.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Do I have a question? Alright, I have a question. Dr. Fink, I've come to realize that I have a pattern of ignoring problems until they become critical. Yeah. Okay, let's go with this. He nods, clearly satisfied. I appreciate you opening up about this, Mr. Harrow. How long would you say this pattern has been governing your actions? I've got a choice of after my partner left me, it's been steadily evolving into something unbearable, or I think it all started with my father being put in a nursing home, or when I was laid off and decided to become a freelancer for as long as I remember since the incident. Since the incident seems unlikely, do I get to pick that I have a partner? I'm going to go with laid off. Understandable. And when did that happen? Years ago. So it seems like this has been a long-standing issue for you. Have you been aware of it for a long time? Well, I think I was trying to suppress it, or I could say I've been aware of it, but it's only recently that it's just how much. Or actually, I realized it. Actually, I realized it right now is more truthful. Well, it's a significant realization, Mr. Harrow. We often walk through life with these patterns, as our invisible companions, only recognizing their shape in a moment of clarity, often during times of heightened stress. Discovering this mechanism is the first and crucial step towards overcoming it. It's a significant milestone, but on its own, it's merely cognition, which is not enough for us to overcome it. Okay. Do I get a clue? To do that, we need willpower, and for that, in turn, we need hope. Otherwise, we remain stuck in a vicious loop of defeatism and apathy, feeding each other ad infinitum. The good news is you're not alone in having problems like these, and I've dealt with much worse cases during my career, so I know it is indeed possible for you to get better. But to move forward, I also need you to believe that it's possible. He stops, exploring the expression. So, how do you feel about it, Mr. Howell? Wait, is he really asking you if you believe this lousy therapy can help you? Alright. So I could take the impatient and be annoying. This is just one of my many problems. So I'm trying to say I won't be hopeful. I suppose I could be nosy. That's the least angry option. Your curiosity is admirable, Mr. Harrow. Sharing specific cases may be valuable in some contexts, but I want to emphasize that every person's experience is unique. So I have to go through all of these things. I understand your frustration, Mr. Harrow, but there are no shortcuts to getting better. Alright, so I have to take, in the end, the dramatic option, as well as the impulsive. Quite on the contrary, hope is crucial, and one problem at a time is the best way to approach it. Alright, yes, I believe it's possible for me to get better. You say the words, not even sure if you're telling the truth, but something strange happens. By saying it out loud, you realize you haven't even considered it may be possible to get better for a time. But you're even considering it's possible. Doesn't that mean you do believe it is possible? So do I want to say it's possible that it's possible, or there may be 1 in a million chance? I'll just go, it is. Okay, so I have a willpower, which is a red dot. Interesting. Unlike inspiration, willpower is permanent. It is not spent, but committed. Once its assigned intention is completed, the willpower point is refunded and ready to use again. That's a really interesting mechanic. Also note that the available inspiration will always be used before willpower. Okay. Glad I had the hints on for that bit. That's great to hear, Mr. Harrow. Change won't happen overnight, but with determination and hope, you can make progress. As we continue our sessions, we'll work on replacing that reflex to hide and ignore things with a new one to stop and to look clearly at what you've been carrying. Your willingness to address these issues is a significant step towards personal growth and well-being. Okay. He glances at the clock as always.
All right then. That's it for today. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
I wonder if that's a newly inserted segment. It's quite good, but I wonder if it's newly inserted. I don't think having alcohol, which I could, is going to help me be less impulsive. Oh, okay, I'm going to look at what I could do about Frank's room. You could pretend you lost your key card and ask her. Yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll try checking it. That's what I tried yesterday.
Spit it out already!
I understand, but the text said today.
Can I get
No,
past
I
her
don't
today?
need to unplug the modem. Of course, I've rebooted it 12 times already. Mm-hmm.
Okay, whisper apologetically. Am I going to be polite? Yeah.
Hey, listen, I have to go now. So yeah, we'll have to manage without it today. I know. Hey, listen,
Oh.
I have to go now. So yeah, we'll have to manage without it today. I know. Sorry. Bye. Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you?
Okay,
All right
I'm ready
then,
to
let's
check
get
in.
you
Let's
into
go
your
through
room.
this. Okay.
So, number 6, the last one on the second floor. Everything is ready for you. And this is your key card.
Okay, so I can do this even quicker. She exclaims with do I say wow? She exclaims with surprise on her face. No. Okay, so it's not me saying wow, it's her saying wow. As your eyes meet, you can clearly see that her wish to share the story about electronic locks fades away. Really?
All right. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay, I guess.
Okay.
Come on, you thief!
Alright. Frank's room. I'm still trying Frank's room. I can't scroll down. He's still probably impulsive.
I'll break you open if I have to.
For a little bit of light relief, I'm going to have a chat with the lady and then go back. I'm going to try and fix that vending machine. Yeah.
Sure. Give it a go.
I'll make her a coffee. After you input the sequence and the machine awakens, you insert the coin, press the button, and soon hand her a freshly brewed cup as the inviting scent fills the air.
Wow, nice. I don't know how you figured it out, but oh, thanks so much.
Okay, I can find out more about... Mostly I want Anita first.
Sure. Anita? She's the queen of hospitality here in Rue Valley.
I'm gonna say, what's up with the hat?
Nita always dressed like that. You better believe it raised a few eyebrows, or a few dozen eyebrows around here. But ever since the divorce, she cranked it up to 11. I don't know. Maybe that midlife crisis or whatever, or she's finally a free woman and can do whatever she wants.
I
Well,
didn't get why she's the
She
queen of
was
local
running the
trains.
motel with Uncle Benny back in the day, and now she opened a bar with that hunky dude from Bothwood.
Okay. I didn't do that.
Yeah, well, back when they were still living there, happily ever after. Nowadays, they're split, or more like cleaved clean down the middle. I don't think Kuipers is raking in the big bucks, but considering no one else is doing any tourist stuff around here, that kind of qualifies her as the queen of tourism.
Yeah, it does.
That's a very long story, and I'd rather not talk about it right now. Let's just say we're related. Kinda. You're welcome?
Okay, I get to ask about Coral Destiny as well. I like to think I've learnt a thing or two in my 11 years here. She sees the confusion on your face and giggles, but there's no malice in her laughter. Oh yeah, I work there. Okay. Damn it. Worked there. Worked. It's kind of tough to get used to the new reality. Okay. Absent-mindedly, she scratches her jacket where the company patch is sewn onto the fabric. Oh, okay, I didn't notice that. So what did you do there? I'm an engineer specializing in automation and robotics. I was also training to be an astronaut, but... She makes a lip-zip-tight gesture. That's all I can say. Destiny had me sign some book-long NDAs. I'm going to say I don't think I understand what the company does. Well, you must have been living under a rock then. Ms. Holmes has been preaching about it to anybody who wants to listen, and plenty who don't. Like our, elderly Congress people. Okay. The ultimate goal of the company is to establish a colony on Mars that will trade resources, mostly rare earth stuff, with Earth until we can establish self-sufficiency, and until the colony is set up, well, anything they need to do to get there. What's up with the company's name? It makes sense when you think about it. Mars is our destiny if we want to survive and thrive as a species. It's our first stepping stone to colonizing the whole solar system, and then... She shuts her lips so fast you can almost hear a clap. Sorry. I'm kind of evangelizing here. Miss Holmes always insisted that every one of us should be the company's ambassador. It's kind of hard to get out of the mindset, you know. Like, this has obvious parallels with Elon Musk and so on like that. I wonder how much this kind of political context is the story and how much the mental health is the story. Ms. Holmes named the company, as I said, Mars is our destiny, and the planet's red, so that's where the coral comes from. I guess that's her favorite color. She often dresses all in coral. So why don't you work there anymore? You know, I don't really want to talk about that. I'm still sorting things out. I could either say sucks to be fired, I should know, or can't be easy to be unemployed, not in this market. I'm going to say sucks to be fired, I should know. Thanks for the sympathy. She gives you a cold smile. You know, people around here just don't give a damn about Coral Destiny. I mean, those that don't actively hate it. I guess when you're living in such close proximity to the future, you get kind of desensitized. It is nice to talk to someone who cares. I could have done reality show, which is interesting. I might wonder. Alright, it's 8:07. Can I go back into the office and honestly say I've lost the phone? She's not on the phone.
How can I help you, Mr. Harrow?
No
No worries, Mr. Harrow. That happens all the time. Good thing I have my master key card here with me.
Okay,
It opens every door in the motel. How great is that?
Yeah, it's very cool. It's what I'm trying to bait you into showing me. She opens the drawer. Is that where she keeps it? But then she freezes as if she just remembered something, her face becoming a mask of intense concentration.
Let me just check something real quick.
Okay.
Sorry for waiting, but I'll need to confirm something.
Has she lost it? So she's closed the drawer, put her hand in her back pocket, then looks at you again. Out comes her phone, fingers flying across the screen with practiced ease. It vanishes back into her pocket just as quickly.
Confirmation should come in a minute.
Yes. Her breath comes in quick. Shallow bursts as she rummages through the shelves. A loud ping fills the room. A new message. I think she's lost it. She pulls out her phone again, glances at the screen, and sighs deeply before tucking it away.
Listen,
and then she says,
I'm
"Listen, I'm really sorry, but
we'll have to wait for my father to return."
I'm just going to be polite and
As
go,
soon
when
as
will
the
that be?
roadblock is gone, that is around 9, he'll be here. Until then, just have a seat and relax.
Okay. Around 9, the loop will reset by then. You have to find some way to locate this MasterCard. Okay, I'm going to try and persuade her. Yeah. Okay. Failed. Easy. Apply direct pressure and she will yield. Okay. You are wasting my time. I need the door opened right now. So, that was a failure, so that's probably the wrong thing to do. I'll explain why.
Well, we have to wait for him because I'm expecting a super important call and I don't know when it's coming, but it's crucial.
Okay. Right, both of these are true. She could give me the MasterCard or mobile phone.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed to give the master key card to anyone who doesn't work here.
Okay, fair. I'll just go please, and this is like not gonna work.
Mr. Harrow, no! Now, is there anything else I can do for you while we wait?
This is hopeless. You tried with the manual, you tried with the receptions. It's just not enough. Well, I tried with the manual when I was completely angry, so there's no... No, I wasn't completely angry. But I was apparently not in the state of mind. So, do I give this up? No, I don't want to give it up. What to find out about Riley? She used to work at Coral Destiny as an engineer specializing in automation and robotics. Was also training to be an astronaut. That's true. Okay, and there's something else I should know about it. Oh yeah. No. I don't want to give up. Let's go north. Yeah, a bit later than I'd like to be. Walk the rest of the way. Yeah, I'll pursue this because I'm not getting any other clues.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
Is that guy again? I can only agree.
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
Just listen.
Splendid! I assure you your time will not be wasted. Now, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interest.
Probably is actually helping me, but I'm going to go through this.
Mr. Harrow, let me be frank with you. I have no idea where this Truth Valley of yours is, but we will work together to put an end to this undue response to your, well, unique situation. I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you want, and nothing will stop you from getting it.
I think this is ironically not what he is. He isn't.
So I presume you're ready for the
individual.
next step in our cooperation?
I think I'm not interested in this.
Of course. I'll assume you have nothing against my calling again later, just to make sure you haven't changed your mind. I'll write that down here. Eugene, Mr. Harrow, it was a pleasure. Talk to you soon. Deuce.
I don't want to take that option because I'm actually getting on with Dr. Fink at the moment. Let's go off here. I could probably break into the car, but I don't think it's a wise idea. Okay, so Jason's not sitting there. Can I talk to them? No, I can look at the piano, I can look at that. Can't go in there. Can go upstairs. Can't go out. Can I try? Might as well check available Wi-Fi collections. Alright, it's still there. I don't want to give up. I don't know if I'm going to be forced to give up by the game, but I don't want to.
Hello?
Ben sounds much slower than last time, like you've woken him up from a deep hyperventilation.
Yeah, well, I got some more than a couple of answers, none of them good. Let's keep this short, please.
Well, that was easier than expected. You didn't even have to assume a false identity. I'm very... Wait up. I've got 10 dogs. Reckless, impatient, and...
That's my Nita. Yeah.
She was
The more
always so
problems
crucial.
there are, the tighter she grips.
Okay, so there's extra problems. You feel as if your every question hooks him from somewhere deep underwater and brings him back to the surface. Yeah, I'll ask why did they get divorced?
Think about that often. And the guessing answer is, I think I told her no one time too many. She never liked no's, you know.
Okay. From deep within, a weak, rasping sigh escapes him, barely rising before it falls apart.
It's nice talking to you, but I would really like to get to sleep, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, she's angry at me, like always. She wanted out, but she still wants to push me like she's in. And I don't want to dance to her song anymore. It's nice talking to you, but I would really like to get to sleep, you know? Yeah, Nita's doing Nita things.
The dialogue in the on-screen reading
Robin
is not
got my hard
matching, but
headedness,
that's okay.
so she's fine. It's nice talking to you, but I would really like to get to sleep, you know? Yeah, nice talk.
This currently annoying because the exclamation mark makes me think that I could do something, and I can't. Do I want to say I won't do this? I have to. Alright, so you half-assed attempted entering Frank's room. Fueled by the fire of half-hearted determination, you made 2 bold, almost efforts to break into Frank's room. Alas, your luck will run out. Okay. So I just have to try harder and spend more points. Thank you. Anyone I can speak to here? I'll find Jason. Can I play the piano again? Nope. Can I order a drink? Nope. Can I play a game? I like the idea of thinking about a reality TV show. I don't think it's the best. Wait a minute, my whole body heals when the loop resets. Nobody could stage that. Okay, so it's just a dead end? Ah, yes. You did have that experience. So this can't be a reality show? Unfortunately not. Well, that didn't last long. No, it didn't. That was probably a waste of a point. Yeah. And I didn't get anything here. It's tempting to go Root Valley sucks. No, I can't do Frank. What I can do? I'm not doing that. I could do that. I think I might have blocked myself, which is not good. Alright, let's see if I can get some inspiration from them as well. Walk down. Is it thunder? Okay, I got another crossroads. Okay, found my match. I'm gonna try and go in. Even here on the front porch, you can hear music blasting from somewhere inside the house. Someone's having the time of their lives. Cool. The door looks brand new, unlike the rest of the accumulation of crumbling stone and rotting wood that could have been called a house. Once still, there's no doorknob. Ring the bell? Surprisingly, it still works. A large cowbell hanging above the door rings in unison with the electric one deep inside the house. Nothing happens? Yeah, I'll try it again. Nothing. Yeah, I might as well keep ringing it until something happens. Nothing. Alright. I'm gonna try opening the door, perhaps it's unlocked. Try knocking. Walk away. Alright. $11 days.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Yep. Do I have a question? Is there any suitable questions? Alright, I'll ask her about Anita. He raises an eyebrow.
Whom exactly are we talking about here?
An acquaintance of mine.
And this acquaintance is important. Why?
Answer me first.
Fair enough. There could be many reasons why someone develops an intense need to control others and their surroundings. More often than not, it stems from an experience of helplessness or deep uncertainty, usually rooted in childhood. Those experiences might have been triggered by traumatic events or events perceived as traumatic, without anyone there to provide comfort or safety.
Maybe I'm going to say uncertainty hits hard, especially when you're young.
Indeed. They often feed off each other. Uncertainty can lead to helplessness, and helplessness breeds more uncertainty. Those experiences can lead a person to develop an intense need to control their environment, trying to ensure that they never have to feel helpless or uncertain again. As a child, they cling to routines, to what's familiar and predictable. Later in life, that need can grow into micromanaging, or worse, outright intrusion into the lives of those around them. With time, and often through therapy, such a person can... I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
Oops, sorry. Such a person can learn to strike a balance between their need for control and the unpredictable nature of the world around them. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
Now be so kind as to satisfy mine.
Yes.
Why did you ask me that?
I ran into someone like that recently, and I just wanted to understand.
I understand that. If needed, we'll revisit this topic next time, then.
Okay.
Of course.
We'll go.
All right, then. That's it for today. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Give me my coffee, you jerk! Spit it out already!
It's a dog here. Do I want to sneak into that house? I found that's nice.
Come on, you thief!
I think I'm going to try south today.
I'll break you open if I...
No, I didn't misconfigure the
Am I polite
firewall.
enough?
There's nothing you can do to help me? How about check the repair log or...
She seems to get interrupted by the person on the other end of the line. So I'm going to do my sorry about interrupting again.
Hey, listen, I have to go now. So let's yeah, we'll have to manage without it today. I know, sorry. Bye. Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in?
Yeah.
All right then, let's get you into your room. So, number 6, the last one on the 2nd floor. Everything is ready for you. And this is your key card. Wow.
Ash is not
All
going
right.
to...
I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy.
Okay, so that's done.
Give me my coffee, you jerk! Spit it out already!
Okay, I can help her with the vending machine.
Sure. Give it a... Wow.
Go through this. Do I want anything? I seem to be sitting on top. Okay. I've had water, that's not really helped me. Anything I can do? Can I go stand in a puddle or something? I think nope. Come. So let's see if I can do something here. Right, so she hasn't turned up yet. I can't do anything with these, really. For better or worse, you've got more than enough gas to keep moving for the next 47 minutes. Okay. Okay, fair. So, when I've looked at gas things, it's not gonna help me. The windshield fluid made the top 5 last year. You know, you were the one who wrote the article. Okay. I can do something with this? An old school setup, soapy water and a brush, meant for cleaning windshields, with love and painstaking care. I love doing it. The windshield, the whole car. I hate it. Always went to the car wash instead. I'm going to do the positive one. It gave you peace, clarity in the midst of chaos. Too bad it's useless now. There's no time to do it properly. Okay. I can sit on a bench. Yeah. Alright. First time round, I can actually wait until something interesting happens. It's calm, yes. Unnaturally calm. Seems okay, frankly. I love the waving of that line, and there's some crickets or something. You're so used to yelling, banging, arguing over the phone that you half expect some sort of drama to unfold wherever you go. But not here. Maybe the woman from the vending machine will come here. Let's see if some drama will emerge. I know she will come here. Let's see if drama will emerge. In the distance, you hear a motorcycle engine. Of course, this is her next stop. Wait and see what else happens? Yeah. Other than the woman refueling her bike, you don't notice anything of importance. Let's see what she'll do next. Seems like she's almost done. She left the bike outside and went to the shop. Am I thinking of stealing that too? At exactly 8:16. Alright, I suppose I've got to say 8:16. Riley enters shop. I can either say I'm starting to get confused with all these minutes or good to know. I'm going to be a bit overdramatic here. You only have 47. When you think of it, it's not a lot. I'm going to continue fighting with the developer and go still. It's confusing. Nevertheless, she's already inside the shop. Wait and observe. Let's see what happens. You know that the woman arrives here at 8:14, pumps gas, and then enters the shop at 8:16. So 8:14. Thank you. But when does she leave? Why do I feel like a stalker? Because you are. Remember, you're doing this for information that might help you deal with the time. For that reason, I believe you. Continue. Chair hasn't started yet. If you remember correctly, the rain is about to stop at 8:37. Then it does a thunder. She comes out and all the lights are off. Yeah, come back on. And she's gone. I have to get up. Can't do anything with that car. Anything else around here I can deal with? Maybe with you? I've been coming around here before. Go inside. No. What's that? Yeah. That's another surveillance thing. Apparently you can't. I can't decide. You look completely worn down, just like your eye. This is too pointed. Is there something wrong? Can't go further into the desert. That's very pretty there. Just very boring. I'll go in and talk to her, see if I can get anything different out of her. Can't buy a drink. Can't get inspiration from the cat. Can't use any blessings. I can look at this. Monitor cycles through cameras covering every inch of the gas station inside and out. No wonder Maxine rarely leaves the counter if ever. Even with all that tap, Frank still managed to disappear. Yeah. I can't eat anything. So I know more about Riley. Okay. What's yours? Can I talk to Maxine again?
Welcome to Max Gas. You need some help getting gas in that city car yard, or you want something else? We got no booze, mind you. Oh, you came to get her car? I expected that pal Travis, but if that's the case, you came for nothing.
Why would Travis come instead of Anita?
She usually sends him. Like she doesn't want to have anything to do with us, like she divorced the whole valley instead of Ben.
Okay.
What about the car?
She gives you a look like you're strange.
Frank towed it this morning. It's sitting in the garage, and I reckon it's gonna stay there for a long time. Because Frank, pal. If I was bleeding on the floor right here, right now, I wouldn't count on him to help me. That car is not fixed, and who knows when it will be. Will it be fixed? So, yeah, Travis can come, you can come, Anita herself can come herself. Doesn't matter, waste of time. Not as bad as what happened between those two during the ride.
What? Okay, between those two during the ride, so who is it?
Don't know about the details, but when they arrived, Anita left his truck red in the face. Didn't even say bye.
Okay.
Frank was pissed all right, smoking 2 cigarettes at once, cursing like a sailor, left immediately after. Whatever they were talking about, it wasn't nice at all. They haven't fancied each other for some time now, you see. Her head is high and all, and she and her outsider deserve each other.
Okay.
Tell you what, I would have loved to be in that car like a fly on the wall during their ride here. It must have been a festival.
I don't know. Well, maybe nicer.
Like 2 flies on a horse's tail. Anita drove to Bothwood, probably to do some errand for a fancy place up there. But her car broke down and she had to call Frank. He is the only mechanic around here. And lo and behold, her car is here to stay for a while. Or forever.
Okay, I've got to end the conversation.
You're welcome.
So I know more about Frank. Right. I know more about Anita. Yeah, she might think. Anita's car is at the gas station. Yeah, I guess I could commit to searching her car. That would be something to do. Okay. I've only got 7 minutes, but hey. Suppose I can come back tomorrow. Try to open the door. Okay. Nobody would leave this fancy beast all alone and unlocked. Right. This looks like a bit of a dead end. I was hoping for an easy win on XP, but perhaps not. There's probably a tutorial online. Do I have any internet reception? Okay. Any chance I could get the
Are you gonna buy
Wi-Fi?
something or what?
Yep. Pack up gum, sure.
A pack of gum coming right up. And the password is, oh, damn. Let me think. Yeah, oh, that's right. Uppercase T3, ST, exclamation point, uppercase X, 5, uppercase V, 3R, 1 TA5.
Okay, I'm writing it down. She actually has... That was a 1, wasn't it? TA5. Teeth. Test. Says 3. X. 5. 3. 1. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, I do
My
think
no
I
good brother came up with that spew, and let me tell you, it's one of the easier passwords he came up with.
Yeah, okay. No good brother. Is that Frank?
You ought to see the awful mess of a daily password waiting on me back home. The thing looks like someone hit a keyboard while sneezing.
Only a few minutes? Look at how to break it. Okay, so I've looked up the detail. There's 2 videos. Speedrun car braking video tutorial and car braking entry explained by a professional. There's also an article, car braking for easy stuff. I want to go with the explained by the professional. Begins with the Root Valley's Sheriff's Department. Silver star engraved with an eagle atop a cactus surrounded by roof files. Nice try, cops. Let's try. Cops showing how to break into a vehicle? Okay, let's try. So we've got an uncomfortably long beginning shot, then after forever a forced cough is heard somewhere off screen. The camera turns down right in time to show a sheriff walk in hat. Yeah, stand in front of a nondescript vehicle.
Howdy, y'all. I'm Deputy Sheriff Cody Cayness. Today, I'm going to explain to y'all what to do if you accidentally lock your car keys in your own car.
Alright.
Now, don't you dare do this on a vehicle you don't own. If you do, we'll get you. Lock you up for good.
Understood. Oh,
Come
dear.
on, pal. Why can't you do one thing proper? Keep that thing straight, will you?
Okay. Somewhere off screen you hear, "So sorry, Cody. My hands got sweaty." And the camera is back on Cody, but this time the shot is even worse, as you can only see half of it.
So, following this police procedure won't damage your vehicle, but we'll let you get in. Let's begin.
Okay, these guys are amateur to check other options. See what the definite... Is it just me or does this deputy sheriff seem uncomfortable being filmed? check other options. I won't see the article. We've all been there. It's Monday morning, coffee in hand. You're rushing to avoid the hell of an early traffic jam, and you realize no keys. Worse yet, the keys are locked in your car. All the doom scenarios swirl in your head. You'll be late for work again. You'll get fired again, and you won't make your mortgage payment again. Your girlfriend will leave you again. But fear not. Here is a quick and easy way to get into your car and avoid all those self-fulfilling prophecies. Below the intro are 4 steps for how to force open a car's windows. There's something about this article, a vibe of desperation that it gives off that is very familiar. Wait, who is the author? Or let's see those steps, or the only vibe I'm getting is that I don't trust this article. Let's take a look at something else. Maybe I'll find out about myself. Nothing at the top of the page. Suspicious. You scroll down, all the way down, and there it is in small print. Roger Dwyer. Who is Roger? And then yours. It's you. Roger Dwyer is you, one of the pseudonyms from your past life, a content writer. Question is, can I trust myself? The article is valid. I did research for each and every one. I hope so. The article proposes that to open the car window, you'll need a metal hanger. In step 1, it explains how to reshape it into a long strip of wire. Step 2 guides you through choosing the best point to insert the wire, any place where you can jam it between the window and the rubber thing. Do I exit this? Okay. The glitch fades to a shot of a Brutalist project building, bleached bone white in the sun. Then, as a jack from a box, a guy pops into your view, his face covered with crude tattoos. Despite the relentless sun, a black turtleneck covers him up to his pointy chin, and a weight of golden chains covers his neck. Okay.
Hey yo, fly side, not gonna lie, not gonna waste your time. Just explain how to crack cars with a killer rhyme.
Okay. Okay, I'll keep watching.
Yours or not, not Sly's worry. If it's illegal, you better hurry, or 5-0 will get you caught, and you'll do time for naught. So listen well. Car's locked, so's the trunk, the handle has a button, you press it till you hear a clunk, and that's your tell, you sign you're doing it well. After that, easy peasy. Just press it in the rhythm, tap, tap, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, open up the trunk door. Just crawl through that mother. Drive away before you get caught by the blue brother. Fly out.
Okay, the video just ends after that. No outro, no summary, no like, share, subscribe, no money back, just nothing. Do I want to try the other searches just in case? I probably found all there is. Okay, I'll use his method. Okay. Try another way. See, there's a clink from the lock, just as slice. Set. I will press it in the 1, 2, 3, 4 ribbon. Okay. I've gained an inspiration, which is nice. Okay, so it pops open. Enter the car. I am on video. Other seats, wooden dashboard, LED light, strips around the cabin, darkened windows. I've got 2 minutes. Tisk tisk, props to you, Anita. And then there's me eating stale-faced noodles for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or luxury all round. But the car is broken down. I'm going with it. Nothing is built to last this way. Okay, I'm just going to check everything. Open the email arc. Nita's logged out. Seems like she doesn't trust Frank with her privacy. Was she listening to Midnight Swift? Check the navigation system. She was going to 164 Cherry Hills Road in North Bothwood. I'm going to write that down. Hey. Yes. Run a quick search on that address. Is a business associated Sloan Solutions. Okay. Alright, I'm going to continue. Looks like one of those financial advisory firms that seem to be popping up everywhere lately. Almost like they're multiplying overnight. Yep. Hopefully the same can be said for their clients' funds. Yeah. I am nosy. Tax reports, investment management, the options are limited, but most of them remarkably dull. Check the glove. Dusting cloth, driving gloves, unopened packets of cigarettes of the long variety, a power bank, a fancy leather notebook. I'll take the notebook. This is something worth checking out. Check under the stairs. People lose all kinds of things. Oh, check under the seat, sorry. People lose all kinds of things there. Yep. Protein-infused chewing gum. That's it. Storage bins. There's a half-drunk bottle of Coral Destiny Martian Dew in the right one, and left a book titled How to Be the Best You. Waste of time. I will flip through the book. I skim across dozens of pieces of generic advice, from drinking a cup of water first thing in the morning to cleaning your room to arranging a wholesome routine for yourself before bedtime. You've written dozens of such articles, some of them are veritable diarrhea of words. This book looks like an especially potent anthology. So I can either say waste of time, who even reads these things? The cup of water is valid advice. I can't even be the worst me. I'll go with the cup of water. I don't want to put back my slight improvement in mental health. Okay, check the sun visor above the steering wheel. The driving license falls into your lap as you unfold. Take a closer look. The license looks decades old. Anita was very young and striking at that stage. Her beauty is dimmed by a tired pallor even youth can't mask, laced with a lingering fragility, an echo of a past she fought hard to leave behind. I can say no one ever looks their best in official documents. Maybe she was a party animal back in the day. Age catches up to us all. She must have been sick. There's no other explanation. I'm going to say no one looks their best. The lighting, the angle, the background, everything was against her. Life choices had nothing to do with it. Birth date catches your eye? June 4, 1977. Seen enough, leaves a card. Okay, I'm going to look at her notebook, because it might disappear. Seems very used. I'm going to just read it. It says Anita Lopez, month of August 2027. Don't people have phones? Why would anybody use a physical notebook? I don't agree with that, but anyhow. Some just prefer the feel of paper, especially those who aren't cursed with your chicken scratch handwriting. Okay, I'm going to flip through. He breezed through the used pages in a single breath. Yep, I'm trying to do it in 1 minute before the explosion again. All you find are a few meetings scheduled this month filled with names that mean nothing to you. And then the very last entry for today, a meeting at high noon with one Aaron Sloan, along with a phone number, presumably his. See what else is there? Blank pages of high quality stock, doesn't it? Yeah. That is until you flip to the end, where a neatly folded sheet of paper is tucked in the crease. I will examine it. As you spread the paper, you notice a filigree SS logo watermark adorning the upper right corner. That had better be Sloan Solutions and not something else. A colorful chaos of overlapping pie charts, tangled flowcharts, and cluttered bar graphs. It's a dizzying data maze designed to confuse rather than to clarify. Okay. Upon further inspection, you realize it's the annual financial report for Cooper Belt. While you're no expert, the mention of insufficient revenue suggests that the bar is facing a substantial loss. Maybe that's why Anita wanted to meet that Sloan fellow. Yes, maybe that's why she's in a bad mood. And then her car broke down, with her business falling apart, and you snooping around her dirty laundry. No wonder she's in such a great mood. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm going to take a moment.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Do I have a question today? Nope. I don't have a question
All right,
today.
then. That's it for today. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Okay. Where can I go and what can I do? Okay, I know a lot more about Anita. And I know how to enter her car now. Yes. I found the known phone number. Okay, so I've got to go back, basically.
Come on, you thief! I'll break you open if I have to.
I don't know if I'm going to learn anything by talking to Robin, so maybe I'm just going to
Give it
make her coffee.
Wow, nice. I don't know how you figured it out, but oh, thanks so much.
Okay. I'm going to drive down south. This is probably the last loop I'll go through. Day 12. Music is fun. Alright. Alright. I don't think I'm going to be stealthy at all. I don't see what I can do. Yep, green. Pick up the notebook again. Read the notebook again. Okay. Call the number from Anita's book. Okay, it rings for a long time. And just as you're about to hit end call, a deep, exaggeratedly masculine voice, clearly trying too hard, answers. Hello, thank you for calling Sloan Solutions. How can we assist you on this fine day? Pretend you're someone else. I've got no choices. Hello, anyone there? Is there something we can help you with? Quick, to whom would he be willing to give the information? Okay. So, Anita's passport, Anita's personal assistant, UB Pursuer, Senior Administrator with the Treasurer's Office, Ministry of Wealth Preservation. This is a hard one. Partner? You shouldn't give information. Personal assistant, maybe? Is he going to be in trouble with... I think he might be scared. Now that's a smooth bluff. Let's see who's holding the stronger hand. Treasurer's office? His voice shrinks. To what do we owe the pleasure? I've noticed a slight irregularity with your client's tax installment plan. Miss Alita Lopez, I believe. If you're referring to the outstanding tax liabilities of the Rue Valley Motel, I can assure you that everything was filed with you in a timely manner. Furthermore, New Horizon Bank has guaranteed that any potential penalties will be addressed as part of the acquisition. Playing darts in the dark, and you're just hit a bullseye. Too bad you're even more confused than ever. I'm going to go, could you elaborate? That's nicer. Yes, the motel is officially in default due to Mr. Fleming's missed mortgage payments over the last 2 years. Right? Ms. Lopez, as the rightful owner, reached an agreement with New Horizon Bank to have the foreclosure, along with the taxes, handled through the acquisition. The acquisition of... You couldn't miss the sharp impatience in his high-pitched tone if you tried. Is his frustration at you, Anita, or both? I think I will have to... I'm not sure I follow you. Your business jargon is about to dry up. Mr. Pursuer, was it? Is he on to you? Yes. I'll spare you the details, but let's just say I wouldn't book a stay there anytime soon. Why would a bank agree to absorb the motel, given its losses and questionable viability? Yeah, that sounds like a terrible move by the bank. Between you and me, the bank is looking to expand its horizon, so to speak, by selling the land to Coral Destiny. Quite a profitable endeavor for everyone involved, wouldn't you agree? No, it's not going to be for Ben Fleming, so I'm going to be silent. What did you say was your ID number at the Treasury? Mumble something and hang up. That's an interesting development. Now, why would Anita want to meet this Sloan shark in person if she'd already agreed to let the motel go under? Drop the access off? Or is she actually trying to save it? So I can see all of these arrows trying to point at arrows. Yeah. Anita. She missed an appointment with the lawyer when her car broke down. Anita planned to pay off the motel's mortgage. Did she? No, she planned to let the motel be acquired. It's a different question. You managed to commit a felony and break into Anita's car. Yes, I will wrap this up. Thank you. In any case, you found everything you could find in Anita's car. Great. So we've done. Okay. You discovered that motel is being bought. This needs a slight edit. That the motel is being bought by the bank. Sounds like it would be a good idea to convince Ben to tell you where Anita's things are. Okay. Either way. So, in real life, I would be best to leave as fast as possible. But I don't think I'm going to. I'm gonna talk to Max.
Welcome to Max Gas. You need
Did you
some help
comment?
getting gas in that city car yard, or you don't want something else? We got no booze, mind you.
Okay. I can't talk to her. She has not been looking at her closed circuits TV at all. Which is a bit weird, frankly. I could look at glossier stacks that waste time and money, time loop or not. I could look at the magazines, which I wouldn't mind doing. They look delicious, but there's no expiration date set. Yes. Can't really do much here at all. So many flavors to choose from, yet none that you like. Now, I suppose wandering around is not going to get me anywhere. I do like, I mean, look at the holes, look at the dirt, look at the wires. All of this is lovely. Probably go back to the motel. I could go and hassle Anita, which might be what I do tomorrow. But if I drove south, I need to drive north to her. That is chasing me. Okay. Yeah, I'll answer it.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
Alright.
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
Okay, I've got a different option. That sounds great, Mr. Rugger, but I have a question for you first, if I may.
But of course, Mr. Harrow. I'm here to answer any questions you might have. At your service, as they say.
Okay, ask about
Moral
question.
destiny. Mr. Harrow! I'm pleased and excited about your unexpected questions on this subject. They train our brains to always be alert, like a meerkat.
Okay.
Now, where to start? A corporation dedicated to the study, exploration, and colonization of space, starting with Mars, saving humanity, billions of dollars in value, eccentric owner, that type of thing.
Eccentric owner can mean a great many things. That's a good
You must
question.
have led a very secluded and/or busy life if you don't know anything about Elise Watson, Mr. Harrow.
Okay.
This
I
line
now
is
know
far
her
from
name.
secure, So I'll just say that privatizing big state-owned businesses runs in the Watson family.
Elise Watson. My piece of paper is going to be covered in notes.
Unlike her dear father, Miss Watson rarely appears in public, but when she does, she always speaks in such a low voice that she's barely audible. Couple that with her plan of getting humanity a new home in this unique moment in our history, the whole our cradle but not our grave, and you get a mysterious aura of great vision and leadership.
Okay.
Now, I suggest we get back to the matter at hand.
That's an interesting commentary. And I mean, this is only set in 2027. So 2 years away?
If my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in a treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests.
I think I need to hop on another call. Thank you. Can't call Bob until later, can I? No, it's Ben, isn't it? I don't want to wait too long. Have I even been to check in today?
Are you ready to check in now, Mr. Harrow?
Yeah.
All right then, let's get you into your room. So, number 6, the last one on the second floor. Everything is ready for you. And this is your key card.
This looks like this is going to be quick. With wide-eyed surprise, she lets out a heartfelt... Is there an end to this sentence? Oh, wow. As your eyes meet, you can clearly see her wish to share the story about electronic locks fades away.
All right. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay, I guess.
My stats are the same as usual. So this is willpower, and this is inspiration. I'm starting to like the system, definitely. I'm gonna get myself a drink. That didn't take any time. Dread it. And I'm starting to see the work. We'll take a bit of time after it's finished. Okay, I can unlock the door and enter. Anything in my cupboard? Nope. Put this away to take up some time. That didn't even work. I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to sit down. I can't get any coat hangers out of my cupboard and break into the car again. Can't leave that. go north. I'm hoping I can just waste a bit of time here. 8:21. Oh, and he went past me at 8:21. Jason goes to reception. $8:21. Jason. True. Okay. Alright. I don't want to stuff up again. I'm going to wait till 8:30 to see if I can talk to him better then. I can walk and get stuck in a rainstorm. Do I even get there on time? I'm going to be sucked again, right? Could be two. So I'm soaked, but what I can do is give a call. Now that you know the motel will be sold, you might approach him in some official capacity. I'll introduce myself as Anita's lawyer. Anita's assistant should suffice. A friendly call from Anita's new boyfriend. I don't think the new boyfriend is going to work because I can't sound like Travis. I don't know if Anita's assistant is plausible, so I'll say lawyer. Bold choice. Let's hope he doesn't ask for details you don't know. The phone rings once, twice, and then again. Each pause between the rings chips away at your hope that anyone will pick up, but then finally the call connects.
Hello?
Alright, I'm gonna have to try this. Voice strips through the line, hazy and unfocused. Mr. Fleming, I'm Malcolm Shribowski, from Shribos of Shribitz and your ex-wife's lawyer. Yeah, okay, cool.
What? Who?
Wait.
Are you a new lawyer, or did we already meet? I kind of forgot. Sorry, I think my ears are on a delay. You said you're from Scribbly Scribs and Sons?
I'm just going to say I've been informed that your motel will be repossessed by the bank. Silence falls, weighted and uncomfortable, punctuated only by the sound of him clearing his throat, stalling maybe, or just trying to find the right words.
Where's this coming from? I mean, yeah, it's possible. Actually, let's call it probable. Very probable.
Following my client's wishes, I'm here to retrieve her remaining items from the property.
Her items? You mean this stuff in the box is what she left behind?
Yeah.
It's in the lost and found room. Should be a yellow box with blue markings. Hold on a second. Did you say final wish? What happened to her?
I'm just going to say thank you so much for the information. Have a nice day. Polite way to leave things, though you can't shake the feeling he might call back with more questions. Probably not. Okay. Yeah. I lost and found him. Walk Another 5 minutes. I don't even need to know how to break into this car. What's it called? I'm doing okay on XP. Would you see if I can use the piano today? Nope. Can I talk to Travis today? Nope. Can I talk to her today? Nope. Can I play the jukebox today? Nope. Nothing to do. Okay, I've got her no permanently, I think. So what could I spend? I could spend 1 point on breaking into the ranch house, and I could spend unlock the fancy car. Sports car. I could actually do both of those things. I'm going to hold to commit. Just give them deciding drafts and plus that. Okay, but I'm not doing either of those things today. Enough time. Let's go play the game this time. Play the game to kill time in the bar until the loop ends. You press start. The world outside shrinks and fades. All that matters now is this glowing box of symmetry descent. You pull your hands off the controls. Your reflection lingers in the glass, like it's still playing. Let it go boom. There it is, the good old fire in the sky. Close your eyes.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
I think this might be the 13th day. I might have lost count. Do I have a question today? Nope. I don't have a question today. Let's get out of here. There she is.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Let's find Anita's old stuff.
Spit it out already!
Transfer me to billing. Why would...
That's fine.
No, this isn't
She's
about
busy on the
payment.
phone. Nope. I'm gonna look in here. Find Anita's old stuff. Look for a yellow box with blue markings. There's a whole mess of things here. It's going to take a while to sift through them all, even though you know exactly what you're looking for. After a bit of rummaging, you spot the box Ben mentioned. But inside there are 3 smaller ones, a cylindrical one, a green one, and a plastic one. Okay, let's hope I don't get impatient during this. Do I have impatience? Yes. Annoying. Look in the green box. Inside the box, you come across a stack of old books on entrepreneurship and starting your own business. Serious classics, the kind people swear by, the kind that promise to change your life if you let them. So I can look at it as she did her homework, no doubt about that. It didn't help this motel, that's for sure. Or no matter who or what I let in, I can't change. I'm not going to go with the dramatic. She did her homework. The pages are scarred with underlines ravaged by a fervent need to understand, to conquer every inch of that knowledge. Okay, I'm going to check the contents of the plastic box. Shoes, all kinds. Classy, for work. High heels, low heels, no heels. Comfortable ones, tortuous ones, anything you can imagine, and then some. Either that's a lot of shoes or makes me wonder about her hat stash. I'm going to take the joke. If it's anything like this, she probably needs a warehouse just to store her legacy of fabric, brims, and flair. Explore the contents of the cylindrical box. There's a pile of notebooks, all dated from the 1990s, but the writing's a chaotic mess. Every page, it seems, is covered in sketches and doodles, tangled up in half-finished thoughts. It's raw, frantic. Looks like this was from the time when Anita was unhinged, or maybe they belonged to Robin. Robin can't be that old. A different side of her, the one she's been hiding from you all along, it adds up. Flip through the notebooks. You do your best to sift through the jumble of barely legible text. It's a disordered mix of thoughts, ideas, and dreams, all thrown together, impossible to follow like a tangled thread. But every now and then, certain words or phrases jump out, screaming for attention amidst the chaos. Read the passage where the word hope is repeated. Some words are unreadable. Probably normal, you'd say illegible. But you manage to piece enough together. Hope. The word sticks in something, throat, like a splinter. Hope, something, it's good, something, to, something you through. Hope, 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 like a something record that won't stop. Hope's a trickster, a something liar. It gives, then something rips away, something hated. She was in a really dark place. Yeah, that's what I think. Like you would have done any better if you were in her shoes. Probably not. Examine the pages with Benson. It's all over the place. His name is scrawled everywhere, like she was trying to exorcise him or summon him back. This is a long while ago. On one page, his name is in a heart. Retraced? What is that word? Retraced in ink over and over. Or retraced in ink over and over. Until the lines bleed together. On another, it's stuck through so many times that the paper tore. Yeah. And then there's the page where his name is written again and again. No spaces, just a relentless chain of letters. Like she couldn't stop, like she had to get it out. All of it until there was nothing left. I could say almost like a mantra, or this sounds like an obsession, a dangerous one. Am I meant to answer it's an obsession, or am I meant to answer it's a mantra? I feel like I'm meant to answer it's an obsession. Maybe he was a lighthouse, bright, guiding, yet blinding. Just as much a beacon as he was the fog that swallowed it. A place of safety, sure, but also a place you'd run from when the light got too harsh. Look at the passage titled Not Alone. This one looks organized, stripped down, almost clinical, like it's been transcribed from somewhere else. Not alone. That's what we want you to understand. You might feel like the world has left you behind. It's okay if all you feel is anger, sadness, or nothing at all. Yeah, it does look transcribed. But know this. There are hands that will hold you, voices that will speak when you can't, shoulders that will carry you when your strength is gone. It's like a religious message or something. You're not alone, not here, not now. You might not believe it yet, but we're here, we're not going anywhere. Together we'll keep turning right. I would hate having to rely on somebody else, or this sounds so supportive. It's meant to sound supportive. There's something ominous about it as well. It makes you wonder if this was pulled from some spiritual guidebook or one of those self-improvement manifestos. Yes, I think it was. The drawings alongside the text are a strange mix, hollow, despairing faces and suns that beam across entire pages. Yeah. In one of the notebooks, 2 calendars from 1997 and 1998 are taped to the center. Most of the days are crossed out, like someone was counting down to something. Doomsday or birthday? Birthday's more likely. Whatever she was counting, it ends in 1998. The writing stops there too. I wonder what else is here. As you sift through the contents of the box, you uncover an old VHS camera tucked away in a clear plastic case. Examine what else is in the clear plastic case. Yes. Aside from the bag and other camera accessories, there's an unopened battery, brand new, untouched, like someone bought it but never got the chance to use it. I'll inspect the camera. The camera itself looks worn, but still in good condition. The tape's still inside, but there's no battery. Yes. Unpack the battery and insert it into the camera. Battery fits perfectly and the camera has the juice. Now turn the camera on. Screen flickers to life, starting with the company logo. Then it jumps to a list of videos, each one creatively labeled as video, followed by a number. The titles offer no clue as to the content. Only one way to find out what's inside, and press the play button. I'm still at 8 o'clock, so it's okay. The screen goes live with a close-up of Anita, like she's holding the camera pointed at herself. Yeah, it's a selfie. She looks young, way younger than today. But her face, it's pale, tired, like sleep's been avoiding her for years. The date in the corner reads 9th of March, 1996. Someone was a party animal back then. Is she happy tired or just tired? He keeps on saying she was a party animal. I don't think so, but okay. Hard to say. It looks and feels like the kind of tiredness sleep won't fix. The camera turns, and in sails a man. He looks older, worn down, like a train that was hit by another train and then pushed into a river. I'm not sure I'd have written it like that. Ash grey face, dark circles carved beneath his eyes, lips scorched and cracked. He looks sick, really sick. Well, party life hit him hard, or this guy is probably dead by now. I think that's more like. If not, he truly is a testament to human endurance or maybe just stubbornness. Suddenly, Anita's voice cuts the silence from behind the camera. Look what I bought. So that's Ben. Okay. The camera moves closer, his face fills the shots, and it's even worse up close. The grainy footage makes it all feel like a cheap horror film. His eyes are filled with nothing but desperation. He reaches out, hand brushing the camera before the picture jostles, shakes, and cuts to black. What the hell happened to that guy? Who knows? Whatever it was, it's on film. Start the recording titled Video 1. The small screen at low resolution barely lets you see all the details, but after a few moments you realize it's the wedding recording. The camera focuses on the bridge on the bride and groom side, at the table. They look familiar, younger, and with big smiles on their faces. Yeah. And then it hits you. The couple are Anita and Ben. The date on the bottom of the screen reads 6th of September 1999. Continue watching the tape. The cameraman moves through the banquet hall, weaving between guests, trying to capture the atmosphere and the people gathered there. The recording shifts to the entrance of the hall, where the camera catches a group of teenagers talking, laughing, and playfully shoving each other around. It's hard to tell them apart at first because the camera zooms in and out. One is dressed for the occasion, while the other two are in plain clothes. Still, they all seem to be having a good time. Let the film roll for a while. Suddenly, shouting erupts and the camera swings to an ominously drunk man stumbling towards the teenagers from outside. The well-dressed kid walks to the man and tries to calm him down. Mr. K, please, they did nothing wrong. Maxine Alexander, get out of here. You don't belong with this lot, not her. Okay, the two of them bolt, leaving the well-dressed kid behind. Walter snarls at him. Who's Walter? It does say Walter, doesn't it? Okay. And your Anderson boy, stay away from marking your Outlander skull. The frame quickly swings back to the hall, like the cameraman is pretending none of it ever happened. Yes. Looks like Max and Alex were raised with a strict no fun allowed policy. Anderson boy, Outlander, what the hell is this guy doubling about? I think that's the better answer. Who knows, drunk people say all kinds of things with answers. Fast forward a little bit. Anita and Ben are back in the frame, sitting and talking to each other. The cameraman is clearly far away as he zoomed into the night, so you can't hear their voices. Still, by her smile and the way she touches Ben's cheek, it's clear that both are happy beyond words. He kisses her on the forehead and hugs her affection. This Anita appears so different from the one you've met, moody and quick to get into an argument. For change, I guess. I'm going for that rather than she's hiding it. She changed so much that it's nearly impossible to grasp who she was then and who she is now. Alright, video 2. This is very slow. And I'm still at 8 o'clock. An entrance to a large building appears on the screen. Judging by the people's uniforms and ambulances, the cameraman is in front of a hospital. Yeah, this is going to be where... Here we are, almost there. A voice is heard, raspy and exciting, and also out of breath. The date in the corner is 9th of April, 2007. Yeah, this is going to be long spot. And the camera swivels to the source of the voice. At first, you can't recognize the man standing there, but then it dawns on you. It's Ben. Yeah. Not the Ben you saw before. This is a man reborn. Older, yes, but in the rare kind of way where time has treated him kindly. His cheeks are plump and with the flush of health, tinged with a rosy hue. The despair that once clung to his eyes like tar is gone, replaced by what? Hope? Happiness? The white smile spreads across his face, revealing teeth that are gleam. A man with something to smile about, as if he's just won the lottery or been given a second chance at life. So he survived. Incredible. Even healthy. He needs to go to the hospital. No, I don't think so. I think I know what this is going to be. And then you see it. Something that wasn't there before. The crutches. Oh, okay. He's holding one in each hand, and as the camera zooms out, it becomes clear. Ben's missing a leg. His trousers are pinned up where flesh and bones were. Was this a price for his new lease on life? Maybe it was an accident. The Ben in the first video, ashen skeletal, on the edge of oblivion. To see him now, upright and smiling, even if it's only on one leg, it almost feels like a victory. Almost. The cameraman follows Ben to the reception area, where the nurse, with a stern look, greets him. I'm sorry, in which room is Anita Fleming? I'm Ben. Sorry, her husband. His voice is shaky and happy. The nurse's face brightens with a warm smile, and she shares the room number and directions to get there. As he strolls down the dim hallway, a hauntingly familiar melody hums from his lips, something you haven't heard in ages. Is that the Here Comes the Joy bundle? Sounds more like 20 Fingers Dancing. Either way, it's unmistakably a children's tune. They arrive in front of the room. Ben opens the door, and there she is, Anita cradling a newborn in her arms. And here's Dad. Come meet your daughter. Okay. This must be Rob. Up close, her tiny face resembles a wrinkled mask, puffed up like a little balloon. She's crying with all the might her new lungs can muster. I'm going to say she is adorable. They both are. Joy radiates from Anita's tired eyes, a weariness that has nothing to do with the burdens on before. Alright, I'm doing video. The recording is grainy and the picture jumps up and down, as if the same fragment of tape has been overwritten countless times. Anita and Ben are somewhere on vacation. Towering pine trees and blankets of snow abruptly give way to sun-soaked beaches and the murmur of sea. Dates blur and shift rapidly. The only certainty is that it spans the years between 2002 and 2006. What am I going to do? Maybe I'll say they really did see the world. I'm trying not to be impatient. The motel must have been thriving to have afforded them such experiences, especially before Robin was born. Video 7. The recording flickers to life, showing a parking lot in front of the motel. Anita and Ben stand among a number of people. The date reads 17 October 2000. To the right of the couple is a woman in her 30s with a teenage boy and a small girl beside her. She's smiling, holding the girl's hand. Is that the Anderson boy from the wedding? The crowd chants speech, speech. The camera focuses on Ben, waving at everyone. Thank you all for joining us at the greatest of all moments. Your support has been truly important to us all. A special thanks to you, Barb. I owe you much more than support. Much more than support, you, along with Frank and Riley, will always be like family to me. So is Frank Riley's dad? The cameraman zooms in on the woman with the teenager and the girl. She's smiling, but there's a hint of sadness in her eye. The boy looks obviously embarrassed, while the girl hugs her mom closely. So that's Frank and his mom and Riley. Well, Frank's last name is Anderson. Good to know. I'm going to go with that. This tape seems full of surprises. You wonder what you'll see and hear by its end. Okay, I will continue watching. Ben turns to Anita. She holds him under his arm and they walk to the entrance of the reception area, draped in red tape. She pulls scissors from her handbag and cuts the ribbon while holding it with her other hand. The cameraman yells now. The crowd erupts, shouting the motel is now open. Clapping fills the air. Some even clap their hands over their heads. Confetti flies around Anita and Ben, the wind catching it and scattering it everywhere. It's like colorful snow made of pure happiness. This is nice. I'm glad I saw it, or if only they knew what the future would bring. This is my life so, or why is my life so empty of these moments? I'm gonna try and keep positive. Sometimes moments like this bring light into life. A hope that is not so terrible out there. I'll look at video 8. Anita stands surrounded by a group of people. Ben is nowhere in sight. No familiar faces here. The ambience also looks out of Rue Valley. The date in the corner is 22nd of August, 1990. I'm gonna say, is it a celebration of her divorce from Ben? Maybe, maybe not. Or a graduation ceremony. This doesn't look like an ordinary school though. Okay. One of the people you've never seen before, it's a little cleanup in the editing, clears his throat to get everyone's attention as silence falls shots. He waves to the cameraman. Recording shakes as the cam guy adjusts something off screen. Suddenly, a song starts playing, muffled like it's from a portable speaker. Let's go, I haven't heard it before. Still, it sounds familiar. Is it the chord progression, the rhythm, the lyrics? You just can't put your finger on. He turns to Anita. This is a special moment for you, and for all of us as well. I'm proud to give you a reminder of how far you've come since you first came to us. Okay. He hands her a small box. Anita gazes at it with a smile, humming along with the song's melody. Yep, it would be cool to open it. Anita opens it and takes out a small plastic token. That's what she was playing with. That's the same thing she was holding in her hand tonight and fiddling with. As she smiles, the speaker says, and don't forget, when the going gets tough, and the whole group shouts, turn right. They start clapping and embracing Anita. This feels like a cult. Anita turns to the camera, waving the token while the song increases in volume and nothing can be heard over the melody. What is going on here? What kind of ceremony is this? What does the token mean? Why does she still have it so many years later? Obviously what it represents is important. That's probably true. Interesting that Ben is nowhere to be seen. No, I think that's obvious. Turn right. I've heard that phrase before. Yes, I have. You encountered it when you rummaged through her notes. Maybe you should look for more info about it. Okay. I can call this. It's only 2 minutes. That took me ages to read. Alright, I'm going to read. Riley is her sister. Yeah, okay. That's interesting to know. What else? Anita has a special song. Maybe she would like to hear it once more. I'll hold to wrap up. Okay, I will try and play her special song. There is a piano there. I haven't been able to play. Let's take stock. I can do those two things later. Oh, there's something else I've missed. Riley. She's Frank's sister. Alright. Did I get my keypad
yes,
today?
Rue
No.
Valley Motel. Our Coral Destiny internet antenna is down?
I should really try and get into Frank's thing. I could have used the 2 points. I could have used those 2 points to try and do Frank's room again. But maybe I'm going to talk to him.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Can I talk to him? Alright, let's give her coffee.
Sure. Give it a go.
Okay.
Wow, nice. I don't know how you figured it out, but... Oh, thanks so much.
Okay, I don't get to talk to her at all. Alright, let's go play Anita's song. Let's see if I can at least wrap up some of the things with Anita. Okay. Probably the earliest I've been here. Yep,
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
His answers are weird. Alright.
Oh, well, my name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get my question.
But of course, Mr. Harrow, I'm here to answer any questions you might have. At your service, as they say.
Okay, I'll ask
If
about
I'm
the time
honest,
loop.
maybe a little. I feel like things have been repeating themselves lately.
How about
Well,
right
the
now?
last hour seems to last forever. The endless waiting for customers to answer the phone, the exhausting exchanges with each of them about their misfortune and how I can help them. Don't get me wrong, I love talking with you, Mr. Harrow. Your positive attitude towards me and my offer, coupled with your sincerity, really made my day. You're a light in the darkness.
Let's see if I can
Back
get
to
my
your question,
question.
Mr. Harrow. Well, yes, I do feel like I'm stuck in a loop. But that's part of the job. Every day seems repetitive, but you make little progress every day. Step by step, you create and recreate yourself. That's what I signed up for when I started.
Okay, this sounds like a kind of a pointed comment on mental health with me.
Now that that's settled, where were we? Ah, yes. If my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in a treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests. Mr. Harrow, let me be frank with you. I have no idea where this true valley of yours is, but we will work together to put an end to this undue response to your, well, unique situation. I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you want, and nothing will stop you from getting it. So I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation?
Don't think so. I may be wrong to avoid his offers of help, but I mean, I'm progressing in some way. Yep, I'm soaked. Again. Let's run this bit. I'll probably drive to see if I can get up the other area, but I'll do that another day. Alright. Can't talk to him, can't talk to her, can't play the jukebox. Not really the light, I can do that, but let's do the play. There she is, just about to argue with Travis. Don't let that happen. Play the song. You place your fingers on the dusty keys. Where's the time jumped? Anyhow. I feel silence enveloping the room. You got this. Deep breath. I'm not going to. You breathe in the air and the song comes into focus. I'm going to play the song. You close your eyes. You let your intention lead you, and then Nice. I didn't know you could sing like that. There's still a lot you don't know about me. I'm going to head to the... That was interesting. Alright, I'm going to be dramatic. Probably not, but let's see. Let's go to the horse. The sharp edge of her usual anger is gone, replaced by trembling shoulders that shake without rhythm, like a clock wound too tight, approach her. Your steps draw her attention, and she turns around slowly. Her face carries the tracks of tears, but her expression is something else, like someone pulled out of a deep, distant dream.
That melody. Why did you play it? Here. Now.
I've only got the choice to say I just like the melody. That's all. I didn't know you'd enjoy it.
I did. I loved that song. I'd forgotten how much it meant to me. Especially during one moment in my life, a long time ago. The support group made a thing out of it. They wanted me to feel like it was an achievement, to let me know how important a step it was. It was the day I'd been clean for a year. It's funny that this song popped up today, alongside another achievement.
I could say I really know how to pick a movement, or I could say, and what achievements are.
I decided to respect my daughter's and my ex-husband's decisions.
Did she give up on the motel mortgage payment? That's what's bothering her. She finally took a huge step towards improving their relationship, but at a huge price. I think I missed his name.
This might seem like an easy thing to do, but trust me, in my case, it's far from it. Funny, you're the second person I've told all of this today. And that's not even the strangest part. The first person I told, someone I know and utterly despise. And now here you are, a complete stranger. I couldn't even imagine more opposite people if I tried. Maybe that's the thing, though. We can only be truly honest when the listener either hates us or knows absolutely nothing about us. There's a kind of freedom in having no expectations to live up to.
She glances to the side, her gaze distant for a moment, as if some thought finally clicked into place. Then, as quickly as it came, it's gone. She turns back to you, smiling.
Thank you for the song and your ear.
You're welcome.
I think I'll stay here for a while.
A small token appears out of nowhere and starts flipping freely through her fingers. "14th day.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Do I have a question today? No, I don't.
Spit it out already!
So, what have I got to look at now? I have had my chance to talk with Anita. She claims to have already made some hard choices so she could respect the decision of her daughter and ex-husband. But is that really true? I don't know. But I am inclined.
Come
Let
on,
me
you
just
thief!
manage that. Can I say? Okay, game saved. I think that's
break
well
you
enough
open if I
days
have
today. We've dealt with Anita. We've got breaking into houses and fancy sports cars to do. But I think I will do that next time.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
So thank you. And see you again.